Ouais, je pense bien qu'on va commencer. Bonjour et bienvenue au prix Félix. On aimerait tous vous remercier d'être ici aujourd'hui et on va dire bonjour pas seulement à vous, mais aussi aux gens qui vont nous regarder sur Acadian Open Channel, Channel 5 à Lafayette. On est bien content de présenter les prix Félix aujourd'hui après la tournée de la dernière Quilt. Une pièce en français cadien, écrite par les sages-femmes et compagnie, et jouée par le Théâtre Cadien pendant le printemps de 1989. Et ça a été vraiment un grand plaisir de faire de jouer cette pièce-là et faire la tournée. Et on veut bien remercier à tout le monde qui a participé. Comme la metteuse en scène, je ne crois pas que ça c'est vraiment une parole, mais quand même, j'aimerais tout d'abord vous remercier beaucoup pour tous vos efforts. Et à ce moment-ci, j'aimerais donner la parole à M. Richard Landry, qui a fait tous les annoncements pour la pièce chaque fois et qui va aujourd'hui être le Master of Ceremonies pour les prix Félix. M. Richard Landry.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to beautiful Aucoin Acres on beautiful Lake Peigneur for the 9th annual Theatre Cadien Prix Felix Awards in honor of outstanding achievement for Theatre Cadien production La Dernière Quilt. Bienvenue à Aucoin Acres, Monsieur Viator. We would like for everyone this evening who is going to receive an award for outstanding achievement to please limit your acceptance speech to under 45 minutes. We understand that one can become quite loquacious when receiving an outstanding achievement award. However, we are strapped for time. Loquacious, apparently. I have written a few words down that I'd like to put into a little tune for you, for those of you who have participated in the production, to kind of refresh your memory prior to the actual awards. Hopefully this will be ear-pleasing. It seems that here lately, everywhere I go, all my friends wave and stop me, for they all want to know, how is it that as an actor, I have risen so far? So I simply respond and tell them how to be a Theatre Cadien star. You have to learn to ad-lib like Shirley. You eat apples like Eboul and Drano. You wear a cute little hat like Stephen. You poke your finger like Zach Babino. You learn to pretend that you're crying like Connie. Play harmonica as well as Jacqueline. Or be a super salesperson like Jerry and sell 1,000,000 pralines. You take pride in your part like Scott did. You be a technician like Chad. You comfort your mother like Buddy did when the singing made Octavie sad. You have a good, strong voice like Jim, or a squeaky one like mine. You take lessons from Ebu and Wahan on how to drink from a big jug of wine. You learn to light up the stage like Emile. You make a roux like Richard Hebert. or scrounge up an old gray-haired wig like Jane did to cover her hair. You show excitement on stage like Tiffany, or like Kenneth, you learn a last-minute part. Sing melodiously like Marjorie. You know the music just comes from her heart. You cut up onions as well as Eric. You flip them into the gumbo. You thread a needle as well as Erlene does. And she may just let you direct the show. But you don't have to be a performer or be around the set every day. For without all of our supporters, there probably wouldn't be a play. So now you can see it quite plainly that no matter who you are, with a little luck, then some effort, you too can be a Theatre Cadien star.
Excellent. Et moi, j'aimerais bien savoir jouer un accordéon comme Richard, hein?
What did you do? Okay, I got it. Now on with the awards. This year the awards have been divided into 3 categories. We're classifying them, number 1, the debutantes, for those individuals who are Theatre Cadien stars for the first time. The second category are the experienced Theatre Cadien actors, and of course, our third category to those individuals who we consider classics. Beginning with the debutante category. An award for outstanding achievement in the debutante category, women. A lady who has spent her life on the run, specifically on the run after an old stubborn mule. Jacqueline Octavie Chronister. This one. Congratulations.
Merci beaucoup.
We want you to know, Octavie, that we finally tamed him for you. You open it up and you can give your speech.
Okay.
Careful, it breaks. July!
En vrai mille July. Merci beaucoup. Okay. Je veux dire merci beaucoup à tout le théâtre cadien. Je suis avec le théâtre 5 ans. Et il y a longtemps que je veux jouer le rôle avec le théâtre. And these fine ladies, les sages femmes, sages, très sages, have allowed me and helped me to do a role. And I do appreciate it, and I have loved every minute of it. Merci beaucoup.
And all of you who are going to be around Crowley the week of August the 7th, stop by and see Jacqueline at the hospital. She's going to get herself a new jambe.
Our next award to another debutante in the women category, someone that I take personal pride in presenting because I think she accepted my convincing to be involved in this particular production. The literal name of Belle, Connie Duyon.
Thank you.
You can say your words before you don't know what it is.
Oh. Does this work? You think?
Apparently.
First of all, I would like to thank Richard for thinking about me and getting me involved. It's really been a lot of fun. And secondly, I'd like to say, and I probably speak for all of those of you who this was your first year like it was for me, that I think we were welcomed as if we had been around for years. It was really nice of you to welcome us and treat us like one of the old members. And thirdly, I'd like to thank Mehmet Alice for those infinite words of wisdom when she said, "Prends mari, prends pays." And if I hadn't listened to her, I'd probably be in Orange, Texas, married to a shipbuilder right now instead of here.
On savait que Belle avait besoin de nouvelles tasses parce que les tasses qu'elle avait, ça ne pouvait pas faire pour 1989.
Merci bien.
Continuing in the same category, I'm sure all of you who have seen the production of La Dernière Quilt have noticed and appreciated the contributions of those younger individuals who have excelled. That will be addressed a little later. However, at this point in time, I'd like to present a debutante award in the women category to someone who really showed what she's made of and has a fantastic future ahead of her, Tiffany Babineau. Tiffany apparently knows that she is a quite good-looking young lady, as she has a reputation for always wanting to look at herself.
I do not.
In the play you do.
Oh, well.
Definitely, we want you to know, Tiffany, that we think you're the prettiest girl around, and we want you to
you.
keep looking.
Oh, my mirror.
And just another little gift for you when you go to the beach.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, how can we let Tiffany sit down without telling her how much we appreciate the fact that when I recruited her, she had been taking French for only 5 months, and she wanted so bad to make an A in French, but she would make B's. And so I said, well, would you like to be in a play? I promise you'll learn some French. And I just admire the fact that this girl, with her grandmother and with the few times that I worked with her, she learned all of that part and did such a beautiful job. I think she needs a great round of applause.
I still can't speak French very well, but I'm learning. I'm learning real good. And I appreciate and thank y'all all for helping me with my French and how to say it. Thank you very much.
As you will see by our next presentation and as we go on down the line, the genes of the Babineau family don't stop with Tiffany. Our next recipient is none other than Tiffany's younger sister, Letitia Buddy Babineau. Accepting for Buddy is Buddy herself.
Buddy, we want you to accept this name tag. When we went to play at Le Festival Cadien, you didn't get one. So we decided we were going to make you your very own name tag. And we hope you've enjoyed flying your kite today. Because we want you to fly high like the sky and come back and speak French and learn how and be in the Theatre again. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to the debutante category of men. As I can tell from scanning the audience, I was apparently the only person who got the message that this gathering was semi-formal. The first recipient in the debutante men category does not involve an actual performer, however, someone much more valuable than that. Last year, he was given one of the outstanding awards as a groupie. This year, he has shown much brighter than being a groupie. Emile LeBlanc.
Emile, we want you to take this new pair of gloves and we want you to open it up and we want you to see how you can use it. I don't know if you're going to use it to work, but we know you needed a new pair of gloves.
Mais je vais essayer.
Show it to everybody.
Mais j'ai oublié mon flashlight aujourd'hui, ça fait que j'ai pas de lumière.
And listen, si vous êtes peu voir, la personne qui a écrit la dernière quilt, elle n'a pas écrit dernière bien.
C'est la dernière fois elle va écrire dernière.
And Emile, we glove you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
another
appreciate
little
it.
prize just for you because you light up our lives.
Ça c'est. Ça c'est quelque chose, j'aimerais essayer on a travaillé dans le noir. Thank you, Richard, and thank you, Earlene. Appreciate it. It's been a pleasure working with you folks.
Pleasure hearing you. Thank you. Can't do without you.
Thank you.
The next individual that we'd like to recognize for his outstanding achievement is someone that I got to know quite personally over the course of the production tour. I learned his politics, his views on everything from the environment to rearing children because he rode with me to most of the productions. One of the main characters of the play, Richard Hebert. Richard, for when you make your roux, for real, and an opportunity for you to record those photographs that you've taken.
Okay.
Especially to remember what Dell looks like.
Et puis les portraits sont pas jolis blancs.
Oh non.
Jaune.
J'aime jaune. Ils sont plus beaux jaunes. This year's my first endeavor since I've been back from Texas. But I want to thank you. I want to thank you for coming to Randall's and finding me.
You're welcome.
Merci beaucoup.
Quand on n'avait pas un vieux Frank. Un soir, on a été pour parler avec Annette et Terry Huval. Et qui tu crois qu'on voit? On a vu Richard, mais moi, je le connaissais pas, mais on était là, il vient, il dit, « Hey, t'es Erling Broussard, hein, t'es avec le Théâtre Cadien. » Mais je dis, « Ouais, c'est une bonne chose, t'es arrivé, on a besoin que tu viennes jouer avec nous autres. » Ça fait dire, « OK. » Et regardez donc ça.
Je m'ai bien amusé.
Très
Merci.
bien. J'espère que vous allez revenir. Come on back.
We must proceed to the next award. The next award winner is also a new individual on the production tour. And he literally cut up during the production. Behavior-wise as well as onion-wise. Eric Must.
Merci, Albert.
Oh, I'm sorry, but j'ai perdu ton couteau. I have your knife somewhere.
Eric will be presented with the actual knife he used in cutting up the onions, which sizzled so beautifully at the taping yesterday.
But you did? No, you did? Open it up. Non. On savait que Eric avait pas de cutting board. Ça fait on a décidé de lui donner un cutting board. Il peut soit couper dessus ou il pourrait user ça pour cogner quelqu'un ou je connais pas quoi.
Je veux bien remercier mon prof, Amanda Lafleur, bien sûr, et aussi Madame Mounier. Ils m'ont bien aidé avec mon français et je veux les remercier bientôt maintenant. Et aussi tout le monde ici. Vous êtes des bonnes personnes.
Very good, Eric. I accept your thanks. Our next award also goes to a young man who has starred in his first production. And I must say that the old saying of there are no small parts, only small actors certainly fits this individual because he faithfully followed us in hard times as well as good times for one little bitty part. But again, no small parts, only small actors, and this young man is far from small in terms of height. Scott LaPointe.
I'd like to thank everybody for showing me such a good time while touring with this play, especially for Miss Erlene for getting me involved in it. It's been real exciting. It's been something, different. Figure it might be fun for my senior year. Give me something to do. But I'd like to thank everybody with the play and had a real good time.
Besides the awards that he's gotten, we also want to present Scott with 3 pralines. If those of you who remember seeing the play will remember that Scott always had the chagrin duty of turning down his pralines when he entered the stage. Now he will have ample opportunity to enjoy them. I think Marjorie would also like to make a presentation.
Yeah, I think he got a look at this a couple of times. Scott, in honor of your graduation, we've all put together for you.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thanks everybody for everything.
We have 2 more awards in the debutante category for males. And we're going to even go down to a lower level of age. You love it, huh, Jim? We'd like to get Stephen Landry and Zach Babineau up here. And of course, I'm going to put my personal mark on one. As you know, Stephen's my son, but I'll tell you what. Oh, Zach's been around too. Congratulations, fellas.
Well, fellas, just like Buddy, we were so sorry that you didn't get your own name tag for when we went to the Festival International. So we thought we'd give you your very own Theatre Cadien name tag that shows you are definitely a star. When the Peigneur is on, Zach? And look, fly your kites well.
You want to make an acceptance speech?
Want to make an acceptance speech?
2 gentlemen here have declined to make an acceptance speech. Okay. We move on to the next category. No more debutantes, Jim. We're going to our experience category. Those individuals who have not outstandingly performed for numbers of years, but who have experience beyond their first year. The first award we'd like to give, again, is not an actual performer. However, this lady also has followed us around on every single production and has done a fine job in the $1 Million Salesmanship Club Award. Ms. Jerry Foreman.
We sure hope that you use this well and that you always take a double look at your trophy. You're the #1 salesperson.
Well, I thank you, Miss Erlene. For all my money.
You see, we got a small purse because we didn't make all that much money. But you.
Well, I do thank you for inviting me to be with y'all again this year, because it's an honor to be with the theater. You know, it's something we all believe in is our culture.
Thanks,
and we're going to
Jerry.
keep up the good work.
Thanks so much. We wanted to get her daughter Annette to be La Belle de la Campagne again this year, but she couldn't because she was too busy with USL and her other commitments. But we're so glad we got Jerry.
You'll get me again next year.
All right.
Our next recipient in this category distinguished herself a year ago in the previous Theatre Cadien production. And we'd like to present this next award to Miss Marjorie Toops. If you may recall, during this production, Marjorie's stage name was Ada. And several individuals in the audience commented over and over how worn and yellowed her cups were. You may guess now what her award is.
I've been trying to tell Margie. Margie and I have shared most of the quilt from the beginning of when we were working on writing it, and from going to set up the quilt to make the to make the quilt at AOC. So I was getting these awards ready, and I kept saying, Margie, don't you want me to show you what I got for so and so? No, I want to be surprised. Miss Margie, but look, I got this real great gift. Don't you want me to show it? No, I really want to be surprised. So I hope she's surprised now.
C'était un plaisir d'avoir eu travaillé avec Erline, mettre la pièce, la dernière quilt. Je vais vous dire comment magnifique à travail et tout ça qu'elle a fait, c'est pour tous nous. Je te remercie, Erline.
Our next recipient in this category also distinguished herself last year in Les Atakapo. Last year her job was to be in charge of the vegetables. She was the vegetable lady in Mr. Desjacques' grocery store. This year she was not only in charge of vegetables but in charge of everybody as the matriarch of the family, Jane LeBlanc.
And Mehmet Alice was not only Mehmet Alice, she was also Belle. So we have special honors for our actress with the mostest, because not only did she take 2 roles, but this year she's triumphed over all of her small little health problems, just insignificant health problems. Came back, never missed a beat, never missed a rehearsal, has helped us to, has been the one to show us the way how to do it. So naturally, La Belle, we want you to keep this. We want you to be the guardian.
Oh.
We want you to be the guardian, the bride in this case. Let's go. Let's go to the Rodaire Club.
À soir, je suis partie au Texas avec Frank.
And then, et puis là, pour tous les fois que tu voudras avoir des idées pour écrire une nouvelle pièce, on veut que tu prends ça, et puis tu écris beaucoup, tu mets toutes tes idées, et puis là, on va écrire une nouvelle pièce.
Erline, je veux dire que ça, c'est joliment petit. Si tu crois que mes idées sont petites comme ça, là, je vais te dire. C'était un grand plaisir. Je veux vous dire que c'était pas juste en écrivant la pièce avec Marjorie et Erline que j'ai senti que ma vie a été plus riche. Et en travaillant avec tous les membres de la cast de la dernière quilt, c'était un grand plaisir. Je suis si content d'avoir eu cette expérience. Merci tout le monde.
Et à cette heure, on a un des prix qui est vraiment bien important. J'aimerais donner à un des meilleurs tarabeurs du monde. Et où est-ce que t'es parti, mon bon vieux Richard? Et où est-ce que t'es parti, ce qu'on appelle l'amour? Et où est-ce que t'es parti, le bon vieux Richard, le meilleur tarabeur du pays? On aimerait bien donner un tarabi à Richard pour qu'il soit le gardien d'un des tarabis. Et naturellement, on va donner l'autre tarabi plus tard. Et on aimerait aussi que Richard prenne garde de la ficelle. Parce qu'après tout, il y a July qui a besoin de ficelles et tout ça. Ça fait, on aimerait qu'il garde la ficelle pour la prochaine fois qu'on va faire des câbles. Et personnellement, je ne peux pas remercier Richard assez parce que c'était tous les fois qu'on lui a demandé d'aller chercher les props, de transporter les props, il était là. Il nous a vraiment bien aidés et on ne peut pas le remercier assez. Merci, Richard.
Merci, Erline. Avec un tarabi et le ficelle, je vais faire une moitié de câble. Peut-être demain, Ibu. Allons continuer. Là, on vient sur le programme, le plus important catégorie de tout, les classiques. Just like 30-year-old Scotch. The classic performers of Theatre Cadien must be recognized. Our first performer is the dean of the classical performers. He's the ad-libber. He's the old wise man. None other than Shirley Savoie. Accepting for Shirley Savoie is Erlene Broussard.
Oh, mais regardez donc ça! Ça, c'est une culotte pour Shirley va là-bas à Hartwell se faire bouillir. Et sur l'autre bord, on dit mad. Ça veut dire va à la mad, t'es pleine mad ou juste mad. Ou mange la mad. Ici, c'est un golf ball. Parce que si vous ne connaissez pas, Shirley est un des meilleurs golfers dans le monde. D'après moi, c'est là où il est aujourd'hui. Il est parti jouer à la vieille truie, on appelle ça. Et puis ici, il y a un golf ball. Et donc, sur le golf ball, ça dit Pro Tour Candidate. Ça, je vous garantis que Shirley Savoie a été sur les tournées du Théâtre Cadien il y a déjà 10 ans et il est vraiment un pro. On veut tout le remercier pour tout ça qu'il a fait. On n'aurait pas pu le faire sans lui.
The classics continue. What more can be said without any introduction other than Ibu Landreneau? That speaks for itself.
Robert Ibu Landreneau. Et jusque t'es parti, mon bon vieux Robert. Et jusque t'es parti, ce qu'on appelle l'amour. Et jusque t'es parti, mon bon vieux Robert, le meilleur tarabeur du pays. Ibu, j'ai messé up l'affaire à chat. J'ai oublié d'arrêter d'acheter ta pomme. Je devais t'acheter.
J'ai assez de pommes, je finis avec ça.
Je devais t'acheter une pomme, 2 oranges, 3 bananes et 2 poires, mais j'ai oublié.
Ouais, ça va me faire péter quand même. Merci tout le monde. J'étais très fier d'être dans notre pièce. Je trouve ça qu'on fait, c'est très important. Ça qu'on fait, c'est essayer de préserver la langue cadien. Et un jour, si les Cadiens parlent plus de français, il y aura plus de Cadiens. Et le jour où les Cadiens parlent plus de français, on va tous devenir des bons counesses. Et c'est ça la dernière parole. Merci. Tiens, toi.
Merci, Ibu. On va se mettre ensemble une journée faire un câble. Our next award to be presented hopefully will allow one certain individual to enhance his navigational skills. Though he was here this morning as a real trooper with the refreshments, we do want to make this presentation, as one of our classics, I might add, to Juan Echeverria.
Juan has been Juan Carlos Echeverria is what you could consider a Theatre Cadien brat. Because from the beginning, with La Table des Veuves, Juan Carlos was doing the lights. And fortunately, we have seen him from the age of what? I guess you were about 11 years old. No, even about 10 years old. All the way through this, he's seen his mother through every single one of these plays.
Oh, God.
And this year, 2 years ago, he was in Martin Webb, and this year, he's even in La Dernière Quilt. But boy, did he ever need a compass and a clock. He couldn't find his way on time for anything.
Compass clock. Oh, God.
For your card, even has a sticker.
Well, je connais que j'étais en retard, mais souvent, et j'ai pas été là plus plus qu'une fois. Mais je veux dire, comme Ibu a déjà dit, mais on n'a pas assez de temps pour faire ça. Mais...
Je voulais lui donner une map de Homer, mais j'ai pas pu y en trouver un.
Alors, comme Ibu a déjà dit, pour moi, je suis fier d'être ici. Moi, je suis un les plus jeunes ici. Et je veux que la langue cajun continue. Et pour moi, ça me fait beaucoup plaisir d'être ici avec tout le monde. Et je veux que je veux que le théâtre cajun soit ici pour tout le temps. Je connais que maintenant c'est dur parce que les jeunes parlent plus français, mais il faut essayer. Il faut dire à les enfants, il faut qu'ils apprennent. Et c'est ça qu'il faut faire. Merci.
At this time, since we've given awards to all of the younger members in the theater, we'd like to say to Zachary and to Buddy and to Tiffany and to Eric and to Scott and to Juan that you really are our future. This is not really the first time that we have young children, there's children who've followed us before, but this is the first time we've had so many young children in the play. And we can't tell you enough, we need you. We need for you to learn how to speak French better, and we need for you to stay with the theater as much as you can or participate. And we really want to congratulate all of you on all of your efforts, and especially Eric, who's going to France this summer. And we hope that Tiffany and Buddy and Mayo are going to continue learning more French and that you stay with us because we really need you. We really do.
We still have one award to give in the classical male category. And as a second-year Theatre Cadien performer, in my opinion, when you talk about the three male performers that exhibit the true picture of Theatre Cadien tradition, I think of three people. And two have been awarded so far, and that's Shirley and Ibu, of course. But the third one is Jim Viator. The big three.
Merci.
Jim, on voulait plus tu te casses tes doigts avec ton marteau, hein? Et puis aussi, on veut te souhaiter la meilleure chance sur la nouvelle pièce pour l'année qui vient, Cousin Dudley J. Leblanc. On sait que tu as déjà travaillé très dur sur ça. Oui. Et on aimerait bien que tu utilises ça aussi pour tes travaux avec Cousin Dud.
Eh bien, merci. C'est tant meilleur qu'un marteau, je veux dire. Et tant plus, je veux dire ça. Ah oui. Mais c'était vraiment un plaisir d'être dans la dernière Quilt. Coup de pointe, je ne connais pas. Patchwork, moi je sais pas. Quand même, c'était un plaisir. Et spécialement les jeunes. C'est ça, la vie des Cadiens et la culture acadienne, ça dépend des jeunes. Et on appréciait comme Connie et Zach et tous les jeunes qui étaient participé dans le théâtre. C'était vraiment, vraiment encourageant, je veux dire. Vraiment, et c'était un plaisir de continuer à améliorer la culture et aussi la musique aussi et le théâtre et tout ça. Et c'était vraiment, vraiment, vraiment quelque chose d'important pour nous autres et tous les gens et tout le monde des Acadiens. Merci pour tout. Et l'année qui vient, je suis en train d'écrire le Cousin Dudley Leblanc et je souhaite que ça serait meilleur encore. Merci.
Merci, Jim. Merci pour toute ton aide aussi. We have one award, one recipient in the classical category for women. What that tells us, apparently, is we need for those experienced ladies to continue with the theater so that we can have some classical awards for women in more numbers in the future. Not only did this person contribute to the writing of the play, but she directed it. And again, what more can one say than quelqu'un qui est dur à manquer, Erlene Broussard. Erlene, this is yours.
I didn't hear. What did he say? Oh, that's fantastic.
Susan, you want to say something here? Th-
That's lovely. Oh, je peux pas vraiment vous remercier. Oh, c'est vraiment joli. Je vous remercie. Et quoi est-ce que je peux dire? As I've said before, I was telling that to somebody. Truly, this play has been a great accomplishment for Le Theatre Cadien, but I feel like it's been a personal accomplishment because it was a challenge, first of all. I didn't ever think we were going to start from scratch with the play. There's several plays. I had helped write on plays, and we had made a play much longer. But to start writing a play from scratch, and then to see it staged, and to see that the theater wanted to play it, and then for it to be such a success. It's like I said just yesterday. Imagine we did 20 performances. We're at least traveling 20 people each time, and nobody got hurt, and everybody is here today, and we're having a great time. And what more can you say, except that I want to give a special thanks to Kermit Bouillon, because 2 years ago, when we did Martin Webb et les Marie Boulard, each time we began, we held hands, and we would say the Our Father and the Hail Mary in French, and that took us safely through that. And we did the same thing this time, and God took us safely through that, and we really want to thank God and everybody. I really had a great time. Thanks.
Un autre cadeau pour Lynn Broussard, la directrice de la pièce. Et Lynn, viens voir. Mais tu connais, tous les cadeaux, c'est important, mais le plus important des cadeaux est de l'information. Et on a un cadeau pour Lynn, elle peut user toute sa vie. Et c'est ça. No matter what you say and do to me, I'm still a worthwhile person. N'importe quoi tu dis, quoi tu fais, tu es toujours une bonne personne. C'est pour toi,
Merci, Charles.
Ça vient tout le cast et le crew. Et c'est donné le président et le vice-président à la directrice.
Oh, merci.
Comment t'aimes ça, hein?
Ouais, j'aime ça, Charles.
Bien, merci, Richard.
Là, on va voir les awards spéciaux. Allons commencer, Erlene. On a un award pour dans la pièce pour le meilleur danseur et la meilleure danseuse. Danseuse. Mon français est maillot rouillé.
Okay. This was a very difficult choice.
Okay.
In English, very difficult choice.
La choix était bien dur pour choisir cette part ici, mais les membres de le théâtre ont voté, et puis les gagnants sont Frank Cormier, non, Frank Hoffpower et Belle Cormier. Le vieux Frank et le vieux Belle.
There were so many dances. It was sort of hard to choose now. I want you to know. This is the special events category where we choose the very best. And tu crois Shirley sera désappointée?
Je t'ai dit, on était bon.
Faudrait qu'il danse encore pour voir.
Écoute-moi, Frank,
Hein?
tu crois bien que tu pourras parler à Whitney pour qu'on danse sur leur
Oh,
commercial?
oui, je connais M. Whitney.
Bien.
Oui, je le connais bien. Je vais lui demander à mettre sur un commercial.
Non, faut danser. Mais
On
il
peut
a
danser
musique.
bien sans de la musique, on l'a fait sur la pièce. Mais, OK.
Wait, let's put the music on.
in order to have the best dancer and the best dancers in the future, we must have the most promising dancers. Again, a very tough category. However, the winners have been chosen, and they are
Mayo and Claire. Okay, Mayo and Claire, we're going to put the music on. Let's see. Let's see you dance now.
Connais ta décision, c'est un abatterie.
In order to dance, one must have music. With music comes singing. The award for the best singers was nowhere near as close as it was for the best dancers. Who else but Jim Viator and Marjorie Toops?
And please, let's sing. Now we have to sing now.
Jean jusqu'à toi, placé, ensevelie ma chérie, oh yeah, yeah, mon cœur fait mal. Hey. Hey.
Continuing along singing or musical lines, the next two people are being awarded as the most musical couple, one of whom deserves it. The other one was a pacifying award. Female, Jacqueline Chronister, Octavie Landry, and Erlene has pacified me to let me be the male with the most musical talent.
La meilleure musicienne et le meilleur musicien.
Merci beaucoup.
T'as pas ta musique à bouche?
Ouais.
Mais faut
Dans
que tu vas la chercher, faut que tu joues. Richard, tu vas pas, t'as déjà joué ton guitare, toi. T'as pas emmené ton accordéon? Mais quand Jacqueline va venir, elle va jouer sa musique à bouche. Let's go to the next
Okay. À la maison. Avant tu vas, Jacqueline. While we're still... là, droit là.
Oh, well, let's have...
What, you're not playing?
No, I'll hold the mic.
Play something different. It's programmed.
Continuing in the musical category, our final musical award for the day, certainly by far not the least, we would like to present our Professional Musician of the Year award. As you can tell, the previous winners have all been amateurs, as good as they were. However, we have with us this afternoon a gentleman who today is announcing via this medium the attainment of his first gold record, Mr. Terry Huval.
Gold record, Oh My Belle and Belle de la Campagne.
Well, thank you.
And Terry, where is it?
It's right here. Mr. Huval, we're providing you with this so that in the future you can make as many gold records as you'd like.
And it's 18 karat gold, I'll have you know.
I didn't know it was this easy. J'aimerais remercier le Théâtre Cadien et Erlene Broussard et Jim Viator qui est venu un soir. Puis ils m'ont surpris pour demander s'ils pourraient user notre chanson et notre musique pour le play. C'était un grand honneur pour nous autres, c'était un grand honneur pour moi pour jouer les chansons pour le play et pour être un de les moi qui a écrit les chansons pour les play. I want to just make this announcement in English very quickly. I just want to thank everybody that was involved in this, and it really was a great honor for us to be part of that. I'm sorry the rest of the members of the band didn't get a chance to see the play. It was very difficult for me to get away and for us to do that. But in the future, Arlene, if y'all have any other musical feats that y'all would like for us to accomplish to help y'all with y'all endeavor, I think it's very worthwhile, and I would very much enjoy being part of this again. Merci beaucoup. I'll hang this up in my room.
I can tell you, anybody who was not a jambalaya fan prior to this year has now become one. No doubt about it. Our next award, or awards, shall we say.
Oh, we forgot to give Terry his
That's right, Mr. Yuval. You have a certificate as well. That's white, not gold. our next award group is for the most romantic couple. My God, was that a hard category. The accounting firm of Boudreaux & Boudreaux had to count those votes about 50 times. But they are now certified in the clerk of court's office here in Vermilion Parish. And the winners are Mark and Alicia.
Y'all are just the cutest couple around.
I don't want to say anything. You say it.
Je veux vous dire, c'était pas difficile. Okay?
He says, it wasn't hard to be romantic.
Again, we have a category that was easily decided immediately following a category that was very difficult. Le couple qui était plus farce de tous les couples dans la pièce, vous autres connaissez la réponse?
Mais c'était moi et Shirley.
Effet et Claude.
Et comme Claude n'est pas là, moi, c'est moi qui va recevoir son prix.
What's next?
Plus courageux.
Là, une autre catégorie on a, c'est le plus courageux. Translated, that means the most courageous couple.
But you know, this one's not funny. We mean it very
Correct, that's right. This is an award which shows not only courage, but the willingness to go before an audience for the first time, the willingness to try, but yet not be concerned about failure. Let's get them up here again. Eric Must and Tiffany Babineau. Why don't you stay up here, Eric?
Thank you.
Ce n'est rien à dire. Merci.
The coolest under pressure. It's him again. Oh, here.
Here's an odd couple. A special category. In a production as massive as this one was, there are going to be trials and tribulations. We have a couple award for those two individuals who have operated and are being called the coolest under pressure. Eric Must and Kenneth Babineau. Eric Must was playing basketball approximately 15 seconds before he realized he was going to go on stage. And Kenneth Babineau is still shaking from having gone on stage.
He had one line. Please, now, could you please give us your one line here, Ken?
Bonsoir tout le monde and non merci.
Our next couple exhibits something that Cajuns are supposed to have and apparently do have. And it's entitled the award for la couple avec le joie de vie. On va donner cet award à Otis et Frank. Le Frank qui était avec Otis. Le jeune Frank. Ils ont commencé de Béville, ils ont pris Highway 14 et puis ils ont été là-bas à Orange pour travailler dans les shipyards. Et puis Jack, ils ont fait des beaux bateaux. Est-ce que je suis là?
Vive le vin, vive l'amour, vive le vin, la liqueur du jour. Vive le vin, vive l'amour, Vive le bel à liqueur
Ah,
de
c'est
jour.
shitty, ça. C'est chaud.
C'est tout.
C'est tout.
Stay right here. That's it.
Ça y est.
Our next award is a very, very unique award. It's called Le Couple qui couche ensemble. The couple who sleeps together. We want you to know that one half of the couple could not make it today because she's still sleeping. Ibu Otis et son jog.
Ouais, faut dire la franche vérité. Hier au soir, avant je me couchais, je l'ai tout bu. Il en reste peu.
Il fallait t'emmener ta jog, on l'a rempli de la bière.
Ouais, mais c'était la dernière cuite. C'était la dernière cuite. Et c'était fini. Oh, mais merci.
Our next award is for the outstanding grandmother-granddaughter team in the Theatre Cadien production of 1989. Another somewhat close category. This year's award goes to Tiffany Babineau and Grandma Duyon.
We can't thank Miss Murtis enough for having come out each time, for working with Tiffany and taking Roberta's place when she needed to go somewhere. So we want to give y'all the Grand-mère Petite Fille Pair Award.
Bien, merci, Mme Hélène, c'était bien. Bien, bien bon. Bien, merci. On a bien, moi, j'ai bien apprécié tous vous autres. Et souhaite tu peux aller à un autre encore. Bien, merci encore.
Bien, merci.
Our next category is entitled Les Meilleurs Amis. The award for that particular category, because of their affection for one another, which was previously alluded to today. Young Belle and her mémère.
That was in the Grandma Petite Fille category. We had a hard time deciding. Come on, Connie.
Right here. Who is this? Meilleurs
Me and
Amis.
my grand.
This is mine.
You and
C'est vrai, elle est jolie, elle est belle et elle est une bonne amie.
On ne peut pas voir une pièce ou une production sans avoir des batailles. Tout quelqu'un qui se met ensemble, faut y avoir des batailles. On a un award ici pour les batailleurs, un couple qui s'est battu tout le temps qu'on a eu la pièce. Frank Power, le jeune, et Émile. Au dernier, ils étaient prêts à batailler bien bon, je vais te dire. Whoops.
Sorry, y'all.
I don't know what else to say. I said all what I had to say. But I had fun fighting with you this year.
Mais t'en as la chance parce que Otis était là, ici. Il n'était pas là. Je pouvais boucher bien. Mais that's it.
No, sit down. No, sit down. Our next award is called the Golden Triangle, or Un Triangle de l'Or. And these two gentlemen are two angles of the triangle. And of course, the third angle's got to be Belle, because that's what the bataille was all about.
My favorite men.
Where you ever got a name like you? That's queer.
We have another Golden Triangle Award, Un Triangle de l'Or. Is that right, Mr. Bergeron? C'est comme ça que tu dis ça? Un triangle de l'or? D'or. Merci. Frank Power, Belle Cormier, les vieux, et puis Émile Leblanc. Yeah, she's present.
Allons, cher. Dépêche.
These gentlemen, being older than the younger guys, have behaved much more calmly than les batailleurs.
Ça, c'est le petit. Les petits bailleurs.
J'aimerais apologize parce que tu connais le meilleur homme gagne.
Merci, Frank. C'était bien, bien, bien. Quand on vous avait donné si bien
Je t'ai fait
dans le
jaloux.
public. Oh oui, j'étais bien jaloux, là.
Les deux sont gagnés. Les deux ont gagné.
Our next award involves Emile, so we've asked him to stay up here. It's another triangle of individuals that we're calling the Sunshine Boys. They have cast light upon the stage for every one of our productions. Emile LeBlanc, Scott Lapointe, and Chad Brown.
It's not too hard to light up a bunch of individuals that they just going on stage. They just light up themselves.
I enjoyed working with the crew. When I got into it, I didn't really think it'd be like it was. I enjoyed it, and especially enjoyed working with Mr. Emile here. I learned a lot. I work with a band and I do lights, and I really learned a lot from Mr. Emile, and I hope he learned something from me.
These two young men has been a big help for me. I did not have any experience prior to this, but Shad and Scott has been a help with me on the equipment that was completely strange to me. But to their help has helped us perform and conducted the lighting equipment. So thank you, Chad and Scott.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Throughout the production of La Dernière Quilt, there have been several individuals and our families who have been gracious enough to host us, the cast members and the crew, in their home for refreshments, relaxation, or what have you. We'd like to recognize and present them with an award at this point in time. We're calling them, this award, the Host and Hostesses avec le Mostess. Kenneth and Roberta Babineau. I think Arlene has some special awards for these people.
Oh, c'est pas grand-chose, c'est juste une petite affaire pour ta glacière, quand on vous montre qu'on vous apprécie beaucoup. We had the best fun there with that spaghetti and everything. And we did the...
Also having us in their home as a host and hostess avec la mostess is Archie and Jacqueline Chronister.
Oh, merci beaucoup. Oh,
We have this award for the hostess avec la mostess. We enjoyed a wonderful afternoon at Marjorie Toops' house. Thank you, Margie.
Bien, merci.
Another host and hostess avec le mostess, Jane and Emile LeBlanc, who seem to spend their time up here this afternoon.
And it's not the first time that Jane and Emile have hosted us. And on this very small little memento, there's a little heart, because there is really truly a great big place in our hearts, because y'all are so sweet to us.
Oh, thank you. We enjoy it. It's our pleasure.
Let's not forget where we are this afternoon. Another host and hostess avec la mostess, Kermit and Debbie Bouillon. Thank you, Kermit, for everything.
Thank you very much.
I want to thank all of you for coming by. I hope everybody had a good time. I also want to thank Bobby for helping me with the barbecue. Where's Bobby at? Bobby's back there. Bobby, you did a very good job on the barbecue. Thanks a lot. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves.
We'd like to give one special award to go along with the previous award, our Salesperson of the Year award to Jerry Foreman. You don't have it?
No, I can't. Jerry, I have to give you another paper later. That's the wrong paper.
What paper is this?
It's mine. She can have
okay.
it. Thank you.
What award ceremony and master of ceremonies could be complete without the criticalness of his audience? Everyone correcting him and everyone telling him or her what is correct and what is not is vital. Besides that, we have this award to that same person, the Theatre Cadien voice over the airwaves, Mr. Pete Bergeron. Mr. Bergeron, not only do we have a certificate for you, but we have a Theatre Cadien cassette tape. Congratulations.
Merci.
Un petit cassette de musique avec les chansons de la pièce.
Excellent.
Et puis les mots aussi.
Oh, excellent. Un bon souvenir. C'est tout le temps un plaisir de prendre part quand même juste un petit peu avec le Théâtre Cadien. Pour moi et dans mon opinion, c'est un travail tellement sérieux et tellement important pour nous en Louisiane de continuer notre langue et notre culture, et le Théâtre Cadien, bien sûr, mérite cette reconnaissance et notre appréciation de leur valable travail. Et merci.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, now we come to a category that we call our groupie awards. Without these people following us around and seeing the play about 10 or 15 times, we wouldn't have any audience. So we'd like to present some certificates to those individuals who have been very supportive of La Dernière Quilt. First award to Mr. Paul and Rowena Douillon. Accepting their award in their absence is Miss Connie Douillon.
Thank you. They're sorry they couldn't be here today, but I think they had enough of y'all, so.
Could you please bring this little piece of the quilt to them and tell them that we really appreciate it?
No, they really had a good time.
Without a doubt, Mr. and Mrs. Douillon, I think, got the award for seeing the play the most times. Second on that list, runner-up, is someone dear to my heart and Stephen's heart, Susan Landry, who saw it, I think, a second number of times from Mr. and Mrs. Douillon.
Susan, we'd like for you to have a piece of the quilt, too.
Oh, thank you. That's wonderful. I thoroughly enjoyed all 7 times.
Oh, wait.
Another Théâtre groupie, Ms. Murtis Douillon.
Miss Merce, we want you to have a piece of the quilt.
It's not quite as valuable as a piece of the rock, but, you know, it's going to have to suffice.
Here it is.
Théâtre Cadien groupie, Miss Roberta Babineau. Oh, yeah.
That's a little piece of the quilt.
Another groupie, Miss Jeanne Daigle. We'll bring it to her. And Miss Teresa Mito. In her absence, the award's going to be accepted by Tiffany Babineau.
I would like for each one of the Theatre Cadien members to have a piece of the quilt, and I would like to invite you to come up one at a time. And except for this one, I have to make a special presentation to Ibu, because this one has the apple. I didn't get you your real apple, but here's your apple, child. The onion, we forgot to put one on we forgot to put an onion on Eric's. Okay, we'd like for you to come up one at a time and get your Theatre Cadien, your piece of the quilt. We have one for Emile.
Jane and Emile LeBlanc.
You want to choose one? You want to choose a color?
Marjorie? Jacqueline?
Which is the one that we share? We have our name for
That's ours. That's ours. Yeah. We got ours, Stevie. Mom's got it.
All right. That's ours.
Hey, who's
Let's see.
missing today?
Well, Jerry's got
well,
one.
we have one for Mr. Terry Huval.
Right. Terry?
Yeah, you have one. You can take the one. Does that
I
choose
think
color?
Kermit, did you give Kermit's?
Cool. Yeah, we have one for Shirley.
How about Kermit? Did you give his?
You got the pictures
Yeah,
for
I
Annette to
did.
put in the scrap?
Yeah, I have some pictures for you.
Yeah, one more thing. I want you to get that's. I'll tell you when to get it.
Who didn't get their piece of the quilt? Is it finished? Did you read through that? Tell me.
Okay, Jane and Emile. Marjorie, Jacqueline, Bonnie, Arlene, Tiffany. Did Tiffany get one?
Yeah.
Richard A. Bear?
Oh, I just gave it to him.
Okay. Okay, we got I got mine. Shirley. Jim, did Jim get his?
You had him, yeah?
Ibu, yeah, got his. Juan.
Yeah, Juan did.
Eric, Scott, you got your piece of the quilt, Eric? Okay, Scott. Jerry. Okay, the Babineaus, got your quilt. Terry, you've all got his. Connie's parents. How about Tiffany, grandparents? Y'all got
Oh,
theirs?
did we give the one to Kermit?
Kermit. Kermit Doucet. Kermit Bouillon, rather. You got your piece of the quilt?
Give you a piece of the quilt.
We have one final award that we'd like to give out after this. We finished early. Yeah. Yeah, look. Give Miss Erlene. Wait, don't take it out just yet. Okay, Erlene, we finished? Okay, I'd like to make one last award presentation. This is very important too.
Money was found, $5.
$5 was found on the ground. If you
Who's sitting there? Heather.
Okay, Arlene, come up. Find my wallet. We'd like to give one final award, and I would just like to say, in presenting this award, that I think I speak for all the Theatre Cadien members who were involved in the production of La Dernière Quilt, that the most important aspect of this particular play was the original material. Without that, there would have been no La Dernière Quilt. I would like to present an award to each of the three individuals who wrote this play as a token of my appreciation for being involved. And again, I'm sure I speak for all Theatre Cadien members. Marjorie, Jane, Erlene, these are for y'all.
Fantastic.
Marjorie, Jane?
That's great, Rich. Thanks so much. That's great. Oh, isn't that neat? That's terrific. Oh, Disney. You did great. That's fantastic.
This is the logo. I tried to reproduce it as much as possible.
Isn't that great?
Les Sages-Femmes. Et ça, c'est la dernière parole.
On aimerait tous vous remercier d'avoir venu ici au prix Félix. Merci beaucoup et on espère de vous revoir l'année qui vient, soit après jouer dans les pièces ou après peut-être venir voir une pièce. Et pour tous de vous, venez nous voir et au revoir pour aujourd'hui. Et ça, c'est la dernière parole.